Hey there Stampers, and welcome to Simple Card Sunday. This is the card that I'm going to show you how to make today, but before we get to that I want to talk about this wonderful punch that we have in the new catalog. It is the Banner Triple Punch. You may have missed it in the catalog. It's on page 165 and you can see it right here. And the reason why you may have missed it is because it shows the shape that it punches out rather than the shape that it makes. And it punches out kind of a triangle shape. So it's right here on the top on page 165. It's a fantastic punch. I'm having loads of fun using it. And it's kind of like 3 punches in one. So I made this little graphic for you to have a look at. In Canada, it's $28, which I think is actually a pretty good deal. It's like 3 punches in one. So if you were to buy 3 punches like this, you would pay over $60 from Stampin' Up for all 3 punches, and you're getting this one for $28. So it's a really good deal. And the item number is 138292. You can order this punch by contacting me or by going online and ordering through my online store. So basically, this punch punches out 3 different sizes of banners really easily. Now you can do smaller sizes too, but they're not quite as easy. So it punches out 1-inch banners, 1.5-inch, and 2-inch. And you can see here the size of the pieces that it punches off of the end. So this is important if you're trying to make a certain length of banner. You're going to want to make sure that when you cut your cardstock, you take into account the amount of piece that it's going to cut off. So for a 1-inch banner, it cuts off a 1.5-inch piece. For a 1.5-inch banner, it cuts off a 3/8-inch piece, and a 2-inch banner, it cuts off 3/16. And that would be off of both sides if you're punching both sides to make a banner like this. So just keep that in mind when you're cutting your cardstock. These were all cut to 4 inches, and you can see how the banner just gets a little bit shorter each time just because of the pieces that it cuts off. So that being said, let's bring back the card and have a look at this fun card that we're going to make. So I have 3 pieces of paper here that I'm going to punch for you. I have a piece of Always Artichoke, a piece of a Night of Navy, and then I have a piece of the fabulous English Garden Designer Series paper. I am in love with this Designer Series paper, and I think one of my favorite things about it is that there is a feminine side and a masculine side to each of the sheets. Let me grab my samples for you. So you can see here the English Garden Designer paper. So you can see the feminine side, and when you flip it over, you've got your masculine side. And same thing with all of these. And they all coordinate together beautifully. I love, love, love this designer paper. Alright, so back to the card. So let's get our punch ready to go. You need to unlock it from the back, just like all the rest of our punches. And then you'll see here on the tray that there's 3 little levels to it. Those are the guides that you're going to use to punch your pieces. So we're going to slide in our 1-inch piece first and just punch it. And I'm only going to punch the one end for the card. Then the Designer Series paper is 1.5 inches. So we're just going to slide that into the right tray. Make sure that you're getting your cardstock, all the way in. Not like what I just did. So you get your full banner. And then our 2-inch piece. Alright. And we're going to slide that in. And again, we're just going to make sure that we have it all the way in and then punch. So we have our 3 banners like that. And put my punch away. Alright, and the leftover pieces can go in the garbage. So there's our 3 banner pieces right there. I'm going to bring in the rest of the pieces we need for this card. So I've got my piece here of Always Artichoke cardstock, and it is 4 1/4 by 11. So I'm just going to fold that in half. Like so. Alright, just like that. And then I have a piece of crumb cake cardstock right here. Alright, now my crumb cake cardstock is 5.5 by 3 3/4. So you just get a little piece of the the Always Artichoke cardstock showing on either side there. Alright, so what I did is I did a little bit of sponging on here. So I have soft suede ink, and I have my soft suede sponge, and we're just going to sponge around the edge of this piece here, like so. Okay. And then I'm just going to sponge around the edge of the banner that I made with the designer paper. I just found it kind of made it pop a little bit against the other pieces on the card. Alright, so sponging done. I'm going to set my ink aside for now, and we can get started sticking this together. So, just going to use my snail for that today, and just like usual, all along, let's make sure we're doing it on the right side of the card here, like so. Okay, and then I like to start with my biggest banner. Oh, and I'm out of snail. Grab another one. I always have another one not too far away. So the biggest banner I'm just going to place right about here. Okay, and that was the 2-inch one that we punched. So you can see the other side of this beautiful paper here. So I have the 1.5-inch one, and I'm just going to place it, just offset it a little bit like so. And then I have my 1-inch one. And we're going to stick that one down, and I'm going to offset it this way. Okay, so there's my 3 banners, 1, 2, 3 on my card ready to go. And now I'm going to just stamp a little sentiment on it. So the stamp set that I used was the And Many More set. The number is 134276. It's a set of 23 stamps. It's awesome. I love it. There's something for almost every occasion in it, and they're just the perfect little size. So when I originally made my card, I did it for a Father's Day card, so it was Best Dad Ever. However, I do need some birthday cards, so I'm going to use the Happy Birthday from the set, and I'm just going to ink that up and stamp it down right here, like so. We'll close that so I don't have any ink accidents, because that would be sad. And then to finish it off, I'm going to put some linen thread around the card. So what I like to do is we're just going to, I'm going to tie it around the whole card, and I'm actually going to do it this way. Alright, open that card up and then just wrap it around a couple times. And get out my scissors, give that a little snip, and we'll tie this off. I've left enough of a tail on it so that I can tie a button onto it rather than sticking a button on. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of twist this so that it's over this way, like so. So that my knot is over top my banners there. And then I can tie a button on, which I don't have right in front of me right now. So we're just going to skip that for our sample here today. But you can see here how I just tied a silver basic metal button onto it. Really cute little masculine card and really simple. So make sure that you visit my blog every Sunday this month for fun cards made with the triple banner punch. I'm going to feature one simple card every Sunday using this punch so you can see how fun and easy it is to use. If you would like to order it, make sure you head over to my blog and click on the Shop Now button. And you can place an order online through my store that way, or if you would rather, you can contact me and I can tack it on with one of my club orders and one of my other orders that I have going in. I hope you like what you've seen, and please don't forget to check back every Sunday this week for a fun card using this punch. Have an inspired day!